I started off as a traditional kind of mural painter. I did a couple early on in my college days, just on walls, just thinking, wow, this is kind of cool. People, it's kind of a form of public art. People get to see your work. But I ended up working in Los Angeles as a portrait artist for about 8 or 9 years, where no one saw my work but the person receiving the drawing. I did drawings for years. So I would return to my hometown of Salinas and paint on barns. I'd ask a farmer if I could paint his barn, and if they cared. And if I want to do exactly what I want to do, it won't be political. None of my stuff, gets people upset. I just do Americana, Norman Rockwell kind of stuff, I guess. So, it's pretty benign. But I started playing with my barn murals, adding a three-dimensional piece in front of it. Wow, I wanted to make them look as real as possible. And slowly I started to feel I didn't need the building or barn or anything anymore. I could just construct plywood pieces in a field, use the field as a natural backdrop. Perfect. I'm not a landscape painter. I can't compete with that, but they'd make my pieces look better in a natural setting. My first ones were 10 field workers working in produce in a lettuce business in my hometown of Salinas, California. And it was I'll never get a better marriage than that. Field workers harvesting lettuce, putting them in a box in the middle of a field that was growing that product. It was perfect. But that got me my start because I'm near Monterey, Carmel's area of Salinas, or California, there's heavy tourism. Marketing people drove by and saw them and contacted me. And now most of my income comes from ad agencies who hire me to promote their product or their business. In my way of doing it with a story, tell a little story that may be up for a couple of years, might be up for a couple of months, but it affords me the ability, the time, and the money to do things like this, which is just a gift. I'm giving this to the city because of Deborah Velters, my connection with her in the past. I just wanted this in a park somewhere or in a highway. But it's rare for me to have something in a gallery or museum. I'm not used to that. Really, most of my work is meant to be a surprise, not to be expecting to walk in and see art. I want you to be driving down the road and to your meeting or grocery shopping, and to see this. That's what I want. Wow, that wasn't here last week. What's that all about? I like that. I don't care that they know who I am, but they saw something. They must have mentioned it to someone later in the day. Did you see that thing on Highway 49? What the hell's that thing about? I like that.